Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight prices are a little unchanged for both corn and beans, and wheat's a little bit lower. Pretty quiet news overnight. I think yesterday in the beans we saw some talk that the crush data on Thursday could imply that total April U.S. soybean crush could be 140 million bushels. That's up from last year's 126, and offers some news about the supply of U.S. beans may be tighter than maybe what the USDA might have said in their last report. There's also some talk or speculation that maybe some of these cargoes that are destined for the United States may not end up coming into the United States if China wants them later in the marketing year. And that could tighten the situation. But yesterday in the U.S. we saw the bean basis domestically firm, but meal base decline, and so kind of gives mixed reviews. I think some in the trade still thinks that last year's soybean crop may have been understated, and that could solve the old crop, new crop bean spread. Over in the corn, rains moved across the central Midwest yesterday. The forecast is for drier conditions next week with warmer temps. The 8 to 14-day map actually shows normal rains across the north and below normal rains in the south and warmer temperatures in the south. If I'm a wheat plant or corn crop in the southwest U.S. where it's warm and dry, that's not a good forecast. If I've got my corn planted in the central Midwest, it's a very good forecast. If I'm trying to get corn, beans, and wheat planted up in the northern plains, it's not a very good forecast. But in general, it's kind of a benign forecast and not one that really grabs the attention of a lot of traders. Globally, we're watching the Chinese economy and its economic pace. EU is talking about some rate changes. And here in the United States, we're watching all the economic indicators to see if we're growing or not. We did see one big bank say that they felt commodities was still a good long asset class as the U.S. and world economy recovers. We did see a campaign trade by our consultant Hightower talking about buying the potential of 2 December corn and selling 1 November bean. Fundamentally, it's a sound trade. You'd think that the bean market may drop in the November, but when you look at the composition of the November market, there is a lot of put buying out there in November. People thinking bigger acres, bigger crop, lower prices. So it's kind of a crowded field, but it's something to look at. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.